It's time for us to deal with the consumer tech segment, and one of our usual guests is here, Sandista Tay, who is also the host of Tech and Social Media Trends on Citi 97.3 FM. Today we're going to be talking about posting pictures of infants, children, young people online without their permission and all the possible things that can happen, what we should know. Good morning, Sandista.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
It's good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
All right. So, what's the big deal? I have friends. Yeah. One particular person comes to mind. Since her baby was, I don't know, a few months old, she started posting pictures, and almost every day. I'm sure she may even be watching this show by now, and I won't mention her name, but she knows herself.
Yes.
She just loves to post pictures of her baby.
Yeah.
Now, on one hand, it's cute.
It is.
But what could be wrong with it?
Okay. So, just like you said, we share, bits of our lives, be it at work, in the community, at church. We share, even before social media comes in, we are already sharers. That's what we are.
Yeah.
And because we have beautiful lives, or sometimes our life can be not so beautiful, but in all those moments we are sharing so that people will know what's up with us every year, now and then. But when it comes to sharing information about kids or children, those that the law will put in the child margin or minors, there are some considerations that we need to make. And this conversation is not to shame you, as in you are posting pictures about your child, so you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
No, but just to give you a couple of things to think about.
Okay.
Yes, just to give people a couple of things to think about. Of course, maybe there was a time you didn't have a child. Maybe you've been childless for a while, so, this kid comes and you're so proud of them.
Yeah.
You want to prove a point, or sometimes you're just celebrating them.
Yeah.
Some of the children do have abilities, like you just want the world to see.
Yeah.
Yes. So, like I said, it's not about shaming people and preventing them from sharing their children, but this is what you should know about it. Now, I have a list here, so we are going to talk about a child's right to privacy online. That's one of the considerations. You giving opportunities for bullying or harm to come your child's way when you post them. Child pornography sourced from parents' social media accounts. Of course, there's also a conversation about child influencers.
Okay.
And then, alternatives for posting your children. If there's time, we can look into that. So the first thing is something they call sharenting.
Okay.
And it looks like it comes from sharing and parenting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have share parents, a slide called share parents. And we are defining sharenting.
Okay.
Which is...
Sharenting is oversharenting is the overuse of social media by parents to share content based on their children, such as baby pictures or details of their children's activities. It is related to the concept of too much information. TMI.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the first thing that you want to consider when you are sharing photos is your child's rights to privacy online. Okay. But someone will ask, but they're just a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the consideration, I'll give you an example. Someone being potty trained when they were younger. Parents kept a photo, and recently the parents released it online. And because we're having this conversation about whether it's right or wrong, I'm not going to show some of these pictures that brought about the controversies or the conversation. So you can just imagine them.
Okay.
And she talks about being so embarrassed
by that picture. Okay.
Having it come out, among other things. So that's what you need to think about. You are excited that your child might have gone into the room, poured powder all over the place, naked, and has some of the powder on his or her face. It's so cute.
It's a cute picture.
It's years down the line. Is the child happy to see this online about themselves?
Okay.
Think about it. Is the child happy? Because I have pictures where I travel, I send my mom pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Those are pictures I don't even want to share on social media, but it's for her. Then one day I figured that This woman has been posting the pictures I sent her on Facebook. I was so mad. I was like, Mom, these pictures are for you. Yeah. It's not for your friends and all these strangers, people you don't even know. Yeah. Yeah. So will the child be comfortable finding them online later? Are they able to give you consent that, yes, Mom, post them, and you actually believe that they understand what the implications are? Yeah. So think about that. Your child's right to privacy online. And sometimes, like I mentioned, maybe you go into the room, the child has scattered all the things, sitting down there naked, and you think you need to show it to the world. The issue of naked photographs also come in. Okay. Because children are not that developed, we think, oh, it's an innocent picture. Yeah. But is the person interested in seeing this years down the line online? Without underwear, just there. Yeah, you don't have any way of controlling what it is the person will become in terms of their mindsets, their worldview, and all of that. You know, so how they perceive it is maybe very different from how you perceive it. Yeah, you're right. So it just amounts to considering their right to privacy. Now, the second thing is you sometimes, through posting, we provide opportunities for bullying and harm coming the way of the children. You know, I call them little monsters. They are some schoolmates of ours. Like growing up, they are such bullies. Yeah. Their upbringing, a departure from how you raise your kids. You think you raise your child to be kind, to speak good words to people, but there are children who are looking for the least opportunity to use a disability, something to make fun of your children and make them miserable. Yeah. You put things about them on social media without their permission. Maybe that's something they are embarrassed about. And so their friends, strangers or others, just use that information and make fun of them. Yeah. So you have now created a channel for people to mock your child. There have been cases where those interested in being secure online or security online would say, you take photos of your children in their school uniform, first day at school. And if there's someone there sitting, you may not necessarily have told the world that, guys, if you want to kidnap my child, go to this school. They are there. The school uniform has already given the child information away. Yeah. Yeah, they already know where your child is. Yeah. No geolocation tagging, nothing, just the uniform. Yeah, wow. They know where your child is. Wow. So these are some of the things that you need to think about. And some of the details we post. First day at school, first day doing this and that. Look, if sometimes, I keep saying, if you were to kidnap someone's child, and maybe you are held at a border somewhere and they're interrogating you, can probably answer all the questions about the child as though you are the parent. Because there's sharenting or oversharenting. Yeah. And so all the details, their birthdays, whatnot, a stranger knows them, has access to them if they want to. Yeah. So that's the second thing. The second thing you need to consider, besides just putting the information out there and embarrassing the child, but also creating opportunities for bullying and harm or exposing them. Now, the third one, which makes a lot of parents sick, parents who have experienced this, that's the word, it makes them sick, is child pornography. Okay. Yes. And this, we have, around the world, it's been discovered that pedophiles look at photos of our children for arousal. Oh, wow. Ew. Yeah. So even children who have full, like they are dressed up. Yes, fully. Even that. There are thousands and thousands of sites. I mean, every now and then governments conduct swoops, child agencies conduct swoops, and they try to bring all of these sites down and everything. But people actually look at the photos of these children. Sometimes they take, let's say, the child has all the clothes, okay? So they just take the head of the child off and put it on the nude photo of somebody else. Wow. And share it among themselves on websites. That's just wrong. Like models, like, like how models are put out there on porn sites and everything. Yeah. They do that to the children. Wow. So imagine, I mean, I picked my a child photo of mine, I think a slide, because I didn't want to use someone else's photo, but no, the other one. A child photo, a slide titled child photo. Anyway, we can go this on. One. Sandy, so cute. That is me. And I'm thinking that a man sitting somewhere in his room with this photo of this innocent girl minding her own business, holding her flowers. And you are, morning TV, but fantasizing, touching yourself, looking at this photo. And they do it.
There's a lot of sick people out there. So you have to think about those things.
You have to think about those things as well.
Yeah.
You have to think about those things. And it's happening. It's So research is saying that they are picking these kind of photos from parents' social media pages and nowhere else. They are not coming into your homes to take these photos from you. It's when you share. That's when your selfies with I have friends who put photos of their children online but cover their faces. They are aware of these issues and like they still want the child in the photo anyway. Sometimes it's a family photo. I mean, what do we do? They are in there anyway. But long story short, even children who have clothes on them fully, their pictures are being used
just because there are so many sick people out there who do crazy things.
Exactly. Yes. So as said, I think 2018 or 17 thereabout, Facebook had already removed 8.7 million images depicting child nudity.
Are you serious?
Yes. And there's this debate. So there was a photo I found online. Like I said, I'm discussing to do or not to do. So I didn't, whether to show it or not. But a man's child was really sick. The child didn't have clothes. He also didn't. I think in an attempt to cool the child down, he was in a shower with the child.
Yes.
And the wife saw that moment and shared. There was this big debate. You in the shower with your child, naked, almost naked. What is the right thing to do? Should you or should you not? So you need to think about that. You need to, when those special moments,
I'm sure in the mind of the mother, it was a proud moment for her as her husband or a partner was taking care of their child. And it's like, oh, I'm so proud of him, doing this. And so it's a nice, sweet, warm moment, but it can turn into something else once it goes on social media.
Once it goes on social media. So there's always a controversy. Does Facebook, do they have the rights? I posted my photo with my children in the tub, wherever, and then Facebook takes it down, and then there's an uproar. Sometimes you may not, others are telling Facebook to actually take it down. It's not you telling, So these are some of the considerations. Now in Ghana, okay, before I come to that, there's also the issue of child influencers. You know, these days when they take the people making millions and millions and millions of dollars or CDs online from online presence and the stories they post online, we have children in there. So some people are using their children as influencers. But the thing is, at what cost? Cool. So yes, in Ghana, I know Google has an initiative to, it's an outreach. If you think a child's photo is being used in a way that is improper and it's appearing on a search engine, they have a number that you can actually call, especially if it is your child. Yes. And I think it will be displayed. That's plus 233 571 000 Yes. So if you have any issue like that, especially with Google products, maybe your child is in the search results or something like that, you can, have that dealt with. So, like, my final words would be that your child's digital legacy or footprints, I think it's for them to decide, not you. And if you want to create an account, I have a friend, she's so proud of her child, celebrating him online, but she created an Instagram account for the kid, protected Instagram account. So now it's only friends and family that you actually want to share with who will request to follow the account, and she will approve. So either way, the child is online, but restricted.
And hopefully the family members will be sensible enough not to screenshot and reshare the pictures,
like that.
Which then takes it out of your
So you can create a protected guarding, a walled guarding, just to share it. And if the child is of age and they feel like, I want these photos out, all they have to do is tap a button and allow the pictures. So yes, that's it.
There's a very interesting, positive effect of something similar as we were talking about sharing of videos and pictures. There was an Australian boy who was who has Down syndrome, and he's been bullied. He's been bullied, many times in school, to the point where the boy was so sad and depressed that he actually wanted to kill himself. So the mother was so sick and tired of the bullying that one day she had picked him up from school and he was just crying in the car and really just saying, look, give me a rope. I want to kill myself. And so she was videoing this moment to make a protest, and the video went viral. Then his favorite rugby team in Australia called on them, gave him a day out on the field with the players and all that. He went there. I saw that. And I think that, so there's some positives that can come out of that.
I think that for this one, maybe it's later that the child will say, okay, Mom, why did you share this part of my story out? But I don't think it would necessarily put him in the way of child pornography. No. It's a case-by-case affair. Yes,
but generally I think it's
These
important.
Are the considerations you just need to make when you are posting your child.
I agree with you. All right. Thank you very much. We've been speaking to Sandis Tay, who is the host of Tech and Social Media Trends on Citi 97.3 FM. And it's important, and I think that we've learned so much considerations that we need to have as we go post pictures of our children, proud moments that we may have, but we need to be careful.
Hi there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with all of your friends. This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.